Hi, I just want to tell you my story. You know, growing up in a rural village of South Africa, poor with 9 children at home, we didn't have a present father or mother. I'd go to school without having had any breakfast, and worse, I walked 7 kilometers to school, so I've had torn shoes almost all the time. I've always thought that if I could finish school and go to university and start my career, then I'd be happy. And I did exactly that. I finished school, went to university, graduated university with 2 master's degrees, and started my career. The surprising thing is, I still wasn't happy. I mean, when I started my career, I had a bit of money, I could take care of myself, but I still had relationships that were frustrating. I was now driving and no longer walking 7 kilometers to school, so I got overweight. I had a bit of money, and at times I had debt that I couldn't deal with. And just the hustle and bustle and the hard work and the grind and not having time to yourself, at times it got really frustrating. So I felt really depressed, and at times I couldn't really manage it. The one thing that I did each time I felt like I couldn't take it anymore was to go back to my rural village, just to reflect on my life and meditate on my life. I remember this one time I did exactly that. I went back to my rural village and I was meditating on my life, thinking about all the challenges that I was having. My grandfather noticed this, looking at me as I was sitting, sad, and he asked me to take a walk with him. We're walking towards a mountain. Along the way, we saw a dung beetle. My grandfather said to me, "Do you see this dung beetle?" And I was like, "Grandfather, I see it. It's a dung beetle. It's right here." And he said to me, "A dung beetle wakes up every day. It rolls cow dung. It pushes cow dung across dense grasses, across dense vegetation and rocks and steps." And he told me a dung beetle is not guaranteed that it's going to reach its destination when it pushes cow dung. Once it has rolled the cow dung together and it looks great, other dung beetles come along and they fight it, trying to take the cow dung away. But he said to me, the dung beetle never wakes up one day and say it is not rolling cow dung anymore. I'm telling you this story because I don't know what you are pushing against. I don't know what kind of cow dung you are pushing against. I don't know what problems are on your shoulders and challenges you are facing. But I say to you, don't wake up one day and say you are not doing it anymore. Carry that load. Push against whatever you face. Now here's an interesting story about a dung beetle. Once the dung beetle has pushed and it has reached its destination and feeds on cow dung, it doesn't need any other nutrition. It gets that satisfied. Once you reach for your destination, once you've pushed, you are going to live a happy and a fulfilling life that you are meant to live. Don't wake up one day and say you're not doing it anymore. Keep pushing.